Hi, team. I'm so excited about this checklist, and I would be remiss not to make a video attached to it to kind of guide you along in the process. So I'm just going to pull up my notes here really fast. Okay, so in this email, you have seen just a really great solid checklist of end of the month items that you can do to really just like boost your engagement from this point on. I would also just out of just sheer respect for you and going into a new month soon, we're going to be in May before you know it, that I would also add that these checklist items should be done every single day. Like, this isn't just an end of the month checklist. This is an everyday checklist. This is something that will keep you organized, keep you on track, keep you from getting lost in the social scroll, which is making you no money, right? So when you are on Facebook, if you do find yourself lost in that scroll, in that space, just become aware of it and take the time to start engaging now. Take the time to step in now and start commenting on people's posts that you think would be amazing, either as a potential customer or distributor on your team. So don't get lost, and always come back to this checklist if you feel like you just need a really solid reminder. My hope is that this becomes a no-brainer for you. My hope is that this becomes second nature for you, that you just start doing this anyway. Okay, so just to kind of go through some of the ins and outs of how I do this checklist and how I make sure that I get it done, and just some tips and tricks and stuff that I have for you. Okay, so when I say post about the product or business on both of your social networks, you want to make sure that that's either a live. For example, today I just went live and did a live about keto coffee and about our giveaway this month. And so I was just sharing like how I benefit from the keto coffee, and I was engaging with the audience. So that counts, right? That's a great post. Also, I'm not one to shy away from posting before and after pictures. I think that you need to remember that your audience, you can never sell enough. Okay, you need to add value to your space, and you're in business. So I would clean up your social feeds. Now that you're with It Works, you want to make sure that your social feeds are reflecting the product and the business that you're selling and that you're representing on a daily basis. So your posts should be about lifestyle now. They should be about, how this business is changing your life, what you're looking forward to with this business changing your life. What products you're representing, not just like info about the products, but when you are selling, you want to sell from a story. You want to sell from, how is this product going to impact the person on the other end of the screen? The person that's reading this post right now, how are they going to benefit from it? And so they might feel more confident this summer. They might have more energy. They might have more time to spend with their children. They might, be able to pay off that debt that they can't, that they're losing sleep over. They're going to be able to go on that dream vacation that with their husband that they've been praying for, whatever that may be. So you want to use your social as a place to sell for stories and really capture the audience attention through how this product or this business is going to impact their life in a positive way. So you want to post on your social feeds, whether it's a product post or a business post. I try to do at least one of each one every single day. Instagram's a little bit different because you don't have to post as frequently on Instagram. Instagram's all about engagement. So I can even at this point get away with posting at least every other day on Instagram or every couple days. But if you're really starting to build up your brand on Instagram, you want to be posting at least every single day until your engagement is way up, and that keeps coming in over the next couple days. So there's so much more about Instagram, and that's its own animal, but I just want to make sure that you're posting at least once on each platform about the product and the business. So at least twice a day. On Facebook especially, you want to be more consistent with your posting so that people really see what you're posting. And I never like to assume that just because someone maybe saw my product post already, that they wouldn't be interested in seeing it today too. So I don't shy away from posting before and after pictures. I don't shy away from posting them sometimes multiple times a day, because I think it just adds rapport. People are seeing like a good mix. If they're seeing a good mix on your social feed and you're putting up before and after pictures, it's just adding value. It's just showing that the product does work. So don't shy away from doing that multiple times a day, as long as you have a good solid blend of like lifestyle thrown in there, a business opportunity post, but mostly lifestyle is what people are going to respond to the most. And again, think, how can I add value to my audience? What can I post today that's going to help them feel more connected to me, and how this product or this business opportunity is going to impact their life? You always want to be thinking about them, thinking about the you that you're talking to on the other end of the screen, okay? Okay, so send 25 friend requests on Facebook. So a couple ways you can do this. You can do this through suggested friends. Make sure that you're sending out suggested friends lists. Now, I like to send them out based on my avatar, based on that person that I desire to have on my team, that person that is social, fun, driven, hardworking. You know, for me, maybe a mom, you know, a young mom, maybe someone in their late 20s, early 30s or 30s, that is kind of a reflection of who I am. That's typically who I'm adding on Facebook. When I first started this process, all of my friend requests were It Works people, and I realized that was a problem. I need to expand my network. And so I had to start adding suggested friends so that that list started to build. So another thing that you can do is you can literally go to someone who is your avatar, is that ideal dream client of yours that hasn't yet joined your team, even a potential distributor, and you can go start adding their friends on Facebook, because they are your dream client. That is the person that you desire on their team, on your team. So more than likely their friends on Facebook are also going to be dream client people that fit that avatar. So make sure you're adding at least 25 people a day to your friends list, because you want them to see your posts as you're starting to engage more. Then you're going to want to go back to new friends that you've already added on Facebook, and you want to comment on at least 10 of their posts, okay? Most recent posts. So 10 separate people, 10 separate posts. And so I give some really great examples in my message on the email, which is make sure your comments are at least 6 words or more, and they're relative to the post. So avoid comments like beautiful and gorgeous, because that's redundant, right? So you want to be personal. So I put some examples in the email. So I love that dress. Where is it from? Or wow, that hotel is so gorgeous. Where are you? If they're like traveling with their family, like you want to engage with them. And again, that's like your avatar. So you want to be engaging with the people that are doing the things that you want to do or that you love doing. Girl, you look absolutely incredible in that. Where is your outfit from? And then I'll say to a lot of moms, I'm saying things like, Mama, I can totally relate. These days of teething are tough. Sending you love. Or, I'm a mom of 2 boys too. You're doing a great job. So these are just some examples of how you can engage both on Instagram and Facebook. So if you're adding these new friends on Facebook, you want to make sure you're starting to engage with them right away. So what does this do? Why? Okay. The why is because when you're engaging with other people, they immediately start seeing your stuff. So as you are posting before and after pictures, as you are posting lifestyle, as you are going live, they're going to see you now because you're doing the work, you're engaging. So for those of you that are lacking some engagement right now and asking, how do I get this up? You get engagement by doing what you need to do to get people to draw the attention back to your space. You have to engage with people if you're going to want them to engage with you back. That's just the nature of the law of social media. That's how it works, okay? So then you want to make sure, this is a really special and personal touch, is I do this every single day. I go into Facebook and I go to the happy birthday notifications and post on their wall. Happy birthday, wishing you the most fantastic year of your life, wishing you all the love this year, hope, wishing you the best, hope that you have an incredible celebration today. You deserve it. I've been thinking of you and I saw it was your birthday. Happy birthday. I hope you have the best year yet. You inspire me. Just really genuine Facebook messages, not just happy birthday. Like actually use 6 or more words, because again, that's better anyway, but it's also more genuine. And people love a happy birthday message. When it's your birthday, you want attention. That's just how it goes. That's the nature of the beast, right? So you give people what they desire. Okay, then you want to add 25 new followers on Instagram. Now again, all of these are minimum, but I do suggest at least this, okay? So you want to add 25 new followers on Instagram. So you want to go to, like, how I suggested is go to like some of your local mall in your area. Think about the person you want to attract into your business. what locations would they be tagging on their posts? Would they be at the local mall in your area? They be at a local restaurant? Would they be shopping in a local boutique? Would they be with their kids at a local park? What locations would they be tagging? That you can always search by location, and this really helps to find people that are your avatar, okay? That dream client. You can also go and search hashtags. I like to search hashtags with like a minimal amount. I think like 30,000 posts to 50,000 posts maximum is a good solid number. If you're really just getting started on social media, you could even drop that down a lot. You want to search for hashtags that are relative to what you're posting, relative to your brand. So that might mean that you're a mom of 2 boys and you will search hashtags. What I like is that when I start searching hashtags and look for posts, that it gives suggested hashtags relative to that one. So it might come up like mommy of 2 boys, mommin of 2 boys, or something funny like that. Like there's different hashtags that are attached that'll show up similar. And so what I do is I have a list on my notes on my phone, on my cloud, that comes up on my computer or my phone, a list of hashtags that are relevant to my brand, who I am, and what I'm posting about. And I suggest that you do the same thing. And so you want to find those hashtags. So mine might be like mommy blogger. That might be, brand ambassador, things like that. And then I'll find hashtags that have less posts attached to that hashtag. Does that make sense? So that when you're searching for people and you're using those hashtags, even yourself in your posts, you're not getting lost in the shuffle. But most importantly, when you're searching for people to add on, to start following on Instagram, you want to find people that are actually going to enjoy looking at your posts, people. Like you can't just like randomly start adding people without relativity, because when they start going to your Instagram, they need to be inspired by what you're posting. This cannot be random. You need to have some kind of system down. You need to have a system down that you can also teach to your team and your new people. So these are some of my like biggest quick tips on how to find new people. So as soon as you like pull up somebody on Instagram that you think, like you search mom of 2 boys, you see a young mom, you see her 2 boys, and you're like, oh, that's me, that's relative to me. And so you would go and you would, again, same thing. You would follow and then you would go comment on her stuff. And you would do the same thing that you just did on Instagram, 6 or more words, very genuine to the post, like, oh my goodness, I love that outfit. Your boys are so cute. Mine have the same tops from Target. How adorable. Something just very simple but relative. And so you want to make sure that you are following on Instagram, and then you're also engaging on Instagram with those new people as well. And then you want to pull up your most recent people that you are following on Instagram and make sure that you're commenting on that if you haven't done that already. So I like to do it simultaneously, so I'm like killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay? And then send out at least 15 messages for host to post. So this is crucial, you guys. Like you've got to be sending out these messages if you want to grow your audience like past where you are right now. Host to post is a game changer, and host to post is getting someone to post a status on their wall for you about the business or the product. So I would inbox somebody and I would say, hey Susan, I just love your posts about you and your family. Your daughters are so stinking cute. And I thought about you today, and I don't know if you'd be willing to do me a favor, but I'm giving away a free sample pack of some of my products. You probably see me post about them all the time because I'm obsessed. And I would love to enter you in that giveaway if you would be willing to post a status on your wall for me about my product. And listen, I'm going to make this super easy. I'm going to give you the post. I'm going to do the follow-up. Like all you got to do is throw it up on your wall. Does that work for you? Most of the time they say yes. It's very rare that I have someone say, no, I won't do that for you. Like who doesn't want free stuff? There's no purchase necessary. All they have to do is put a post on their wall. So you want to be getting in people's inbox right away, like now, like do this when you stop watching this video and do this checklist, because this is where you're really going to start growing your brand. And at first I was a little confused about Host to Post. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to keep up with it. I was like, I've got to like write all this down. I was feeling very overwhelmed, and I don't really even know why. But I started doing Host to Post, and this is what's changed my business indefinitely. The amount of customers that I'm able to enroll, the engagement I'm getting from new potential distributors, the distributors that I'm signing are coming from Host to Post. But also people are seeing me on social media because of Host to Post. They're seeing my name, they're hearing about me because I'm asking people to host a post for me. And you need to do the same thing. You need to broaden your reach, and especially if you are new and looking for that new following and needing to up level who you're networking with in order for you to build your brand and build your business and bring on new team members and crush this end of the month and really like rock out what you're doing, then you need to be doing Host to Post, and you need to be in people's inboxes. You can't apologize for it. Like, it's got to change. Something's got to change. And this is the checklist that I recommend. This checklist is simple. This will take you 30 minutes or less, and you can do this multiple times a day. And so you just got to like carve out time in your day to make this checklist work for you and do what it takes to be successful in this business and not get lost in that social scroll. Because I know you're getting lost in there. It's easy. It happens to the best of us, right? So I hope that these tips help you, and I know that they will if you actually take action now. And so when you stop watching this in like 0.2 seconds, start now and make sure you check this off right away. So thank you guys so much, and I'm excited to see how this helps you this month.